After losing his parents, young Elio Solis is taken in by his aunt Olga, an Air Force major who sacrificed her dream of becoming an astronaut to raise him. One day, Elio sneaks into a closed exhibit about the Voyager 1 spacecraft and becomes fascinated by the possibility of finding life beyond Earth. Years later, Elio longs to be abducted by aliens, spending his days lying on the beach in hopes of contact. One night, local kids Bryce and Caleb tamper with his ham radio, sparking a fight that leaves Elio with an eye injury, forcing him to wear an eye patch for 2 weeks. At Olga's military base, Elio crashes a classified meeting where conspiracy theorist Gunther Melmack claims aliens have responded to Voyager. Although dismissed by Olga and her colleagues, Elio secretly uses Melmack's device to send a message, triggering a base-wide power outage that nearly costs Olga her job. Furious, she decides to send Elio to a youth camp, one he dreads, especially because Bryce and Caleb will be there. At camp, Elio is targeted by Bryce, Caleb, and other bullies, but manages to escape their harassment one night. Meanwhile, Olga receives strange signals in response to Elio's transmission. Just as the bullies corner him, an alien spacecraft arrives and abducts him. On board, a sentient liquid supercomputer named Ooh introduces Elio to the Communiverse, a hub where civilizations share knowledge across galaxies. Mistakenly believing he created the Voyager spacecraft, the other ambassadors nominate him as Earth's representative. Before Elio can explain, an emergency meeting is called. Lord Grygon, a rejected warlord, threatens to seize control of the Communiverse. Though the ambassadors plan to send Elio back, he insists on negotiating with Grygon to secure his position. To protect him, Ooh creates a clone of Elio to return to Earth, and Olga unwittingly takes this other Elio home from camp. Elio's negotiation attempt backfires, angering Grygon and landing him in prison. While escaping, he encounters Grygon's son, Glorden, and decides to use him as leverage to stop his father's conquest. Returning to the Communiverse, Elio gives Glorden a temperature-modulating disc to help stabilize him. Grygon agrees to leave in peace in exchange for his son's safety. Elio and Glorden bond, both feeling misunderstood. Elio feels alienated from Olga, while Glorden resents being molded into a weapon like his father. Hoping to keep Glorden safe, Elio creates a clone of him and sends the real Glorden away on a shuttle. Grygon quickly realizes the switch and enlists Ambassador Questa, whose mind-reading abilities expose Elio's deception. Troops are dispatched to capture Glorden, while Questa, disappointed in Elio, sends him back to Earth for his own safety. Glorden's shuttle malfunctions and begins hurtling toward Earth. Back home, a heartbroken Elio reunites with Olga, who has already suspected that other Elio was a clone. Together, they head to the military base, where Glorden's damaged shuttle has crash-landed. Other Elio sacrifices himself to create a distraction, allowing Elio and Olga to reach Glorden, who is dying from hypothermia after his disc shattered during impact. Determined to save him, they pilot the shuttle back to the Communiverse, rallying Bryce, Melmack, and global scientists to help them navigate a dangerous debris field. They arrive just in time to return Glorden to Grygon. The warlord tears open his own armor to warm his son, saving him, and apologizes to both Glorden and the ambassadors. Elio is offered a permanent role in the Communiverse, but he declines, choosing to remain on Earth with Olga. Bidding farewell to his new friends, Elio and Olga return home, their bond stronger than ever.